host says what?
What?
A host says what?
What?
Host says what?
What? I'm Matt Roberts, and that was William McFarland. Hello, everyone out there in Lafayette, Louisiana, and welcome to our show. We are produced right here in Lafayette in a small studio downtown off of Jefferson Street. This is a show about people you know and people you may not know. Who knew? Wow, that is a long title. Maybe
Wow.
we should shorten it. Hello.
Hello, Matt.
Hi, Will. My name is Matt Roberts, and I will be your host for the show today. And my co-host here is William McFarland. Hey, William, how are you?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
How about today? How are you today?
I'm excellent today.
How's your week been going, though?
Long week, but we're finally at the weekend, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Are the kids okay?
I'm ready for a vacation from children.
All right. What are we going to talk about today?
We've got a lot of stuff to go over. We got speeding tickets, we got musician deaths, we got all sorts of happiness.
We're not going to be talking about Trump, though, are we? We won't mention him, right?
I don't see why not, but okay. All right.
We won't mention the word orange or about orange being the new black. We're not going to be talking about any of that stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome, Matt.
But we have found some news from all over the world that we will talk about. I believe we're going to talk about it. Let's bring up some of that news. Okay, so first up in the news, policemen in Western Australia. Policemen in Western Australia.
How about them?
Caught a man allegedly.
Wait for it.
We're waiting for it. It's coming. Any day now. Any day it's coming.
It's on page 2.
It's on page 2 is what we think. Okay, here we go. They caught the man speeding 78 miles per hour in a 68 mile per hour zone, speeding almost 10 miles over the speed limit. The officer recorded the reason for speeding. The wind was pushing me.
I've got nothing for this joke. I've got nothing.
Too much, he wrote on the citation. The Springs Police Twitter is, I think, what reported that. They reported a photograph of the ticket. Now, William, do you think that the police should be photographing tickets?
I don't know that they should be tweeting people's tickets.
Well, yeah, but is this like the Scarlet Letter? Are they putting an A on the jacket of this speeder? Or an S?
S for speeder?
Maybe we just charge speeders with adultery and we get a lot less speeding.
Right.
Shame!
Shame!
Shame! All right, shame on all of us. Jen Mills for Metro.co.uk, Tuesday, the 24th of January, 2017.
I think that might have been citations.
Is when she reported that at about 54 p.m. Sorry, that was a little dyslexia. All right, let's bring up the next story. The Year the Music Died is the title of this story. I bet it's going to be good with a title like that. Right. It was a hard year.
Is it too late to change to Trump? Can we talk about Trump instead of this?
Let me get a ruling from our judges. Judges say no. No Trump. Okay?
This makes me sad, though.
So we're going to continue on. This was the year, it was a bad year for the music industry, I'm guessing. Several renowned musicians. Oh, yeah, it is bad for the music. David Bowie, January 8th, I believe. Glenn Frey, January 18th. Maurice White, February 3rd. George Martin, March 8th. Frank Sinatra Jr., March 16th. Prince, April 21st, and Leonard Cohen, November 7th. Can you guys guess what those dates were I was just rattling off?
The dates you murdered them? Why do you know all those dates?
Those are all the days that the music died. So Don McLean, you were wrong. There were a lot of days in 2016.
I have some additions to that list, of people that certainly should have been on there. George Michaels,
let's go, yeah.
Sharon Jones, Merle Haggard, and Leon Russell, who we both taped at one point or another.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Goodbye, guys. I really, that is...
So Matt is, again, admitting to the murder of all these people.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not, I didn't realize that was in the script. I missed that part in the script.
This is an intervention, Matt. A criminal intervention.
Well, we need to have an intervention on these great, these legends of music passing away.
It's true. Go listen to Black Star, though. That is a hell of an
Black
album.
Star was a heck of an album. Did you realize, though, that while I was duped into, as many fans were duped into believing, that was David Bowie's parting gift for fans? Apparently, insiders behind the scenes say, he was just working all the time, and it just happened that's how
That's when it released.
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure he was thinking about the things at the time because he was sick, but... okay, so that story
Still a good
came
album.
from, it was a good album. Thank you, David Bowie. Thank you, Prince, and all the other names on that list. Sharon Jones. CTVnews.co published that on Tuesday, December 20th, 2016 at 9 a.m. So right at the end of the year, right before they went home for Christmas with their families, they were making lists of passed away musicians. It's really difficult being a journalist. Hillary Clinton! Hillary, where are you? Where is Hillary Clinton, they said. She was last spotted on Bayou Teche, downtown Bro Bridge 2 days ago. Pizza thief! Is what you'll be shouting the next time someone takes your last slice of pizza. No, this thief is a real pizza work. That's pretty good. Okay. Camera stealing two pizzas. He was caught on camera stealing 2 pizzas dressed as a beer bottle. The saucy surveillance pic was taken New Year's Day at a Papa John's Pizza in Barry, South Wales.
I want to have a word with the writer that wrote that joke.
Pizza thief! The unidentified pizza thief entered the staff-only area, grabbed 2 pies, and left without paying. According to Barry and District News, luckily, it doesn't look like he took any dough, though. Why would you take dough? You just need cooked pizzas.
Just pizzas.
It might seem easy to track down a giant Heineken bottle, but like a beer that's been open for 6 hours, the search seems to have fizzled. Or gone flat, sorry. I messed that joke
Gotten
up.
a little skunky.
Authorities are hoping to nab this giant Heineken right in the bud by releasing a photo of the pizza thief. But are people just going to go pick up a beer now?
Right? It seems like, I don't know what identifying information you could get from a giant green bottle.
Right. I don't know. Did he have a mask? We all know that a few beers leads to a takeaway. But this brazen beverage seems to have forgotten to pay for his. A spokesman for the South Wales Police Department said, according to the Daily Mail, anyone who might know the identity of the pie-eyed robber is asked to contact the South Wales Police.
Well, that's easy. It was a bottle of Heineken.
By dialing 101. So dial 101, not 911, and say, I saw the beer.
So if we dial that from here, 101.
I guess, although if he was a different kind of beer bottle, they could just dial 101 and they could say, what's up?
What's up? Dated references.
All right, this is a true story as it was told. David Moy was the reporter for the Huffington Post. All right, now it's the time that you've all been waiting for. It's the top 10 games of all times by the top 10s.
I have issue with this list, Matt.
All right, well, you just point them out as we go.
We'll get there.
All right, so number 10 is Final Fantasy VII.
Should be Final Fantasy VI.
Will says Final Fantasy VI.
Can I get a Final Fantasy? No. All right.
Survey says yes. Number 9 is Half-Life DOS.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Okay. Number 8 is Halo 3.
Destiny is better. You, I think, would agree with me on that. Better game, same company, better game.
So far, yes, I do agree. Number 7, Red Dead Redemption.
I have no issue with that game.
That's a fine game.
That is a fine game.
Fine game.
Red Dead 2 is confirmed.
Excellent.
Yep.
Number 6, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I'm okay with that.
Truly fun game.
Yeah, good game.
The best part is when you can buy property and become a landlord.
there's nothing like being a slumlord.
I mean, like, what better way to escape from the real world than having to fix people's plumbing
Right, having a
and go
job.
and collect
I know,
rent from deadbeats?
I know at the end of a long day, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get to my second job.
Wait to kick up my feet and work some more.
Right.
All right. Number 5, Super Mario 64. They made 64 of those?
They must have, yeah.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Number 4, speaking of work, it's Minecraft.
That's a fun job, though. I'll go work that job.
Number 3, the Old Scrolls. Oh, whoops, the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim.
Skyrim.
5, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim.
Was it?
High five.
How about?
All right, Skyrim. All right, number 2, Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
That is also an excellent game. We should go play some of that after this.
We'll play a little right after this, y'all. All right, and the number 1 game of all time ever by the top, according to the top 10s. Who are the top 10s?
Right, I feel like this list is a little biased. There's a lot of Nintendo games on this list.
Is this? I have a feeling maybe these are like the robots that started the Matrix.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you get that feeling?
Right, yeah, that's what Nintendo's after.
All right, so the number 1, according to the top 10s, is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
You play that Link to the Past game? That game was awful.
I didn't.
Everybody should go pick up a copy of Link to the Past. It's complete garbage.
All right, but what is not complete garbage is up next in our next segment. We're going to have an interview with Ron Cutrera. Cutrera, yes, I said it right. Ron Cutrera coming up next. Welcome back, and our guest today is Ron Cutrera. Cutrera is what I meant to say earlier when I was messing that pronunciation
Great
up.
job.
Welcome, Ron.
Thank you. I brought my mug. I hope you don't mind. And I brought my coffee, too.
Cheers to that. Did you get the extra stuff for the coffee?
Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff.
Good. Excellent. Ron, welcome to the set. What have you been working on lately? What's up right now?
I just sent in an audition for a TV pilot that is going to be filmed in Alexandria. And I'm doing a commercial, a local TV commercial Tuesday.
That's very cool. Are you excited about that?
Oh, yes. I love working with this local company that does all these commercials.
Nice. And you've worked with them for a little while now?
Oh, yes. This will be my 7th commercial with them.
That is neat. What was the most, can you tell us about the most interesting commercial you've done for them? The most interesting
yes.
role?
We did the one called the Family, the Courtesy Family. It was done in a house in Lafayette. And it's like a family that's kind of dysfunctional at Christmas time and Thanksgiving. And they're ribbing this young guy who doesn't have a girlfriend. It's a neat story. And at the end, they also rib him about not having a real job. So it's a very well done commercial.
A holiday message for
right.
all. Ron, have you been acting for a long time?
No, actually, I didn't start acting until I was over 70.
Over 70?
Yes, my wife Phyllis and I we're doing a lot of extra work in films, and it's very hard work, long hours, very little pay. So we both decided to go into acting. And
what made you want to go into acting?
Well, I tell you, I like everything creative. I write song lyrics. I'm a visual artist, and I said, why not do this too?
Why not?
And I did a lot. Actually, I learned a lot. You see, I was a kindergarten teacher.
Okay. And
I learned a lot from my kids about acting, because I used to read to them, and I would act out all the parts of the book. So that really helped me in the acting world.
Did you have a favorite part from the books you were reading from kindergartners?
Oh, no. Like I said, I did every part. Actually, the children a lot of times are more interesting than the books because they are so creative in their responses. Would you like me to tell you?
Yeah, what's the most creative response you ever got?
Okay, one day we were at lunch, and we had broccoli and cheese, and this little boy looks in his plate and he says, oh, this is my favorite thing to hate. And the same little boy, we were discussing Indians at Thanksgiving, and he said, my grandfather was an Indian, but he quit. All right.
Has that influenced your acting career at all?
Oh,
Have
yeah.
You brought some of that
Yeah.
playtime into the acting
Oh,
career?
yeah, definitely. I like doing comedy a lot and improv and all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Do you do any improv around here with the local groups?
No, actually, I've only done it in acting class.
Oh, right on. It's a good exercise for acting.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What's the most important lesson you've learned from improving?
Well, it's a matter of being able to think on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the most important thing, but that has come naturally to me for some reason.
You're a feet thinker?
Yes, I do, and maybe even a feet stinker. I don't know.
Whoa now.
I don't know.
What would be, Ron, your dream role? Like a director, what director walks up and offers you what role to make it your dream role?
Well, probably Martin Scorsese in some kind of a gangster role, because I like playing people that are not like me.
Yeah.
I like doing like psychotic people and dangerous people, you know, all that kind of. Because it's sort of like you can't do that in real life if you know, unless you want to get arrested. So
yeah.
I can do it on screen and really enjoy it.
Can you tell me the meanest thing as the meanest bad guy right now? Like you're the villain. You're the villain to this show. What are you telling me as the bad guy?
Oh, okay.
Make me cower.
It goes back to a scene that I did in acting class again. It's a serial killer that likes to kill young women. Oh, I love that. I love doing that. Not for in real life, but I love. Okay, and that was really fun.
Nice.
Because he enjoyed that. You know,
Right.
He smiled through the whole thing, enjoyed it. So it was fun to play.
Not creepy. You had mentioned your wife earlier. How long have you been married?
Well, this year it'll be 50 years.
50 years.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, what was your wife's name again?
Her name is Phyllis.
Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis. Phyllis is in the studio with us today. We can't see her, but she's there, supportive. I can see her. Hi, Phyllis.
And we've done
Way more supportive than Dayton's been.
we've done a few commercials together. We enjoy working together too.
Do y'all play a couple on screen?
Usually.
Usually?
Yes. Typecasting.
Typecasting. That's right. But you're all right with it?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
definitely. We know each other so well that it helps.
The chemistry is already there.
Right.
Very nice. What would be a role that you would turn down, Ron? What role would somebody walk up to you and say, and what would you'd say no?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Yeah. Is there any? Or
There are
Maybe-
no small parts, Matt, only small actors.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be something that ingrained in me that was so against my beliefs or my morals or
Yeah.
something like that. You
So-
know,
right.
I would turn it down.
Well, good. It's good to have that compass in there.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you have an agent, or are you acting as your own agent, or?
No, I have an agent.
Nice.
Yes, I do, and so does my wife.
Do y'all have different agents?
Yes,
What?
we do.
But they managed to hook up the same parts or parts together.
Well, we.
I'll have you on to talk about that more in depth at another time. I'm getting the wrap up, but we thank you so much for being here
It's
today.
been fun.
We appreciate it, and we can look out for you in those films you mentioned, and you can also look on Facebook for Ron Cutrera.
Right.
Y'all. All right. We'll be right back after this break with, I believe, Jacob's going to be ranting, Brandon's going to be cooking. It's a crazy time for us all. We're going to have a good show. Thanks. That was good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Up next, we have a very serious segment called That's Messed Up. Jacob White has something he desperately wants to tell us. Okay, Jacob, tell us.
Hi there. Thanks for having me on. I'll tell you what's messed up. Partisanship. Bear with me. If you think that we're going to solve problems by picking A or B, you need to see a doctor, buddy.
Nice alphabet.
Thank you, Matt.
ABC.
Furthermore, as Einstein said, if you Want to march along with everyone else? Well, you've been given a big brain by mistake, buddy, because a backbone would have done. To be or not to be? That is the question.
ABC.
Should I go? Should I do this?
Do it.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the blows and bullets of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against this sea of troubles and by opposing, end them, to die, to sleep no more. Yet in that sleep, to die, to sleep perchance to dream, there is the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, that undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er by the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment in this regard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Farewell. Thank you, Matt. Thank you all.
Brandon Lantier has a cooking segment for us today. 5-minute meal with Brandon Lantier coming up right now. Go, Brandon.
Thanks, Matt. Hello, and thank you for joining us, I guess. My name is Brandon Lantier, and, you know, honestly, I couldn't think of anything to come up with in 5 minutes. So, peanut butter, 3 ways. Here we go. All right. Apple.
Peanut butter 3 ways.
3 ways. Apple. Cut, cord, slice.
You can't say that. Michelle has to say it.
I'm sorry. I forgot. You got to watch your words around here. So you cut your, you know, apple, pick up the little peanut butter, smear it on. You guys know how to do this. I don't have to tell you. Then you, your classic, always popular, ever famous, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't have the jelly, so guess what? Hey, I got some, you guys want a snack, I can tell already. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Have some peanut butter, have some apple. Mr. McFarland, that is your last name, yes? That's not an alias?
Yeah, why does he get all the apples?
Because I thought I handed it this way and you got it. Okay, so, yeah, you know, peanut butter, come on. It's pretty obvious. Smear it on the bread, good to go. And then the pièce de résistance, the end-all be-all of snacks, the ant on the log.
Viva la resistance.
Oui, oui, hon. Peanut butter.
Hold on. Wait,
So-
you're going to put peanut butter on a vegetable?
Dude, have you had an ant on a log? Where have you been?
No.
Oh, God. Okay, well.
You're missing it, bud.
Yeah, a little peanut butter on that celery. Like so. Not so much on the thumb. And then to simulate, we're not actually putting ants on a log, people. To simulate your ant, you will take a raisin.
Simulated ants.
Place it like so.
Is this the Matrix?
Place it, yes it is.
Also an
Place
excellent
it like
band name.
so.
You place those raisins with such care, Brandon.
With precision.
Precision, yeah.
My friend, you have to be accurate when you're making ants on a log. And then you're gonna do a 3-way.
Oh, a 3.
Yeah, we're-
peanut butter 3-way.
3 ways. We're sharing.
Wait, I think we have to cheers here, right?
Salud.
Salud.
Ants on a log.
Analog.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show.
I feel like I burned more calories. Thanks, everybody, for being here today as I talk with my mouth full. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Ron, for being on the show. A big thanks to Michelle for putting this together.
Thank you, audience.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here.